guys, today in this video we present you a really big comparison of the games Grand Theft Auto 5, Watch Dogs 1, Watch Dogs 2 and Mafia 3. First we will compare the police chase, then drive the car itself and lastly the gun. So enjoy the video. If you want to see amazing gaming content with very creative and original edits and latest news and leaks, then subscribe to our channel. This video are made to fulfill people and make them happy. We upload different types of gaming content, each one has its own unique idea and editing. The wanted level in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online is a measure to determine how much the player is wanted by the Los Santos Police Department, the Los Santos County Sheriff and Orneus. Unlike many previous games in the series, Grand Theft Auto 5 features a 5-star scale rather than 6. In contrast with police in previous installments, police officers in Grand Theft Auto 5 are much more aggressive and persistent when it comes to chasing after the perpetrator. The police AI is noticeably much more intelligent. Police officers are more capable of avoiding obstacles. They will also now use a wider range of methods to apprehend the player. Examples include the pit maneuver and attempting to corner and box in the player's vehicle. When chasing after the player in a vehicle, police officers tend to ram the back end of the player's car, which may send it spinning out of control. Don't forget to help us, subscribe to our channel and don't miss amazing gaming content. Now you can see Watch Dogs 1. Escaping from the police is an inseparable element of Watch Dogs, because many of the actions that you perform may result in getting targeted by the police force. Of course, you can attempt preventing that, and it is worthwhile to avoid the following situations. Running around the city with your weapon out, a behavior like that may unnecessarily disturb passers-by. It is best to keep the weapon holstered at all times and produce it only if required by the current situation. Knocking down and killing the other people in public places, it is best to attack the other people only while exploring the interiors of buildings and enclosed locations, which the regular passers-by cannot access. Pulling drivers out of the vehicles that they drive and throwing bikers out of the bikes, depriving the driver of their means of transport may encourage them to call the police. It is a good idea to prevent, in such situations, the owner of the vehicle from calling the police by dashing towards the caller and snatching the phone. Avoiding the locations in which news about Aiden's wanted status is broadcasted. If you are not cautious, you may be recognized by a passerby and then they will attempt alarming the police to your presence. The frequency that the news are broadcasted with can be brought down by improving on your reputation. This has been described in the chapter entitled Reputation.
Eine Patrouille wurde auf den Verdächtigen angesetzt.
Leitstelle? Ja, der Verdächtige ist weg. Schicken Sie eine Fahndung raus.
Now, Watch Dogs 2 Police Chase.
Eine Patrouille wurde auf den Verdächtigen angesetzt. Over.
Watch Dogs 2 is very similar to Watch Dogs 1. We do not provide a precise description here. Enjoy the gameplay. Don't forget to help us, subscribe to our channel and don't miss amazing gaming content.
Er muss doch hier sein. Wir sehen noch mal nach. Over. Ich habe ihn dort lang getrieben. Schneidet ihm den Weg ab.
An alle, Verdächtiger ist noch in der Nähe. Finden wir ihn.
Get out of the vehicle and show a little more action. Let's go, gamer.
Zentrale, wir hören Schüsse. Wir überprüfen das.
Zentrale, wir haben ihn aus den Augen verloren. Wir suchen weiter.
Zentrale, der Verdächtigen wurde ein Mann hinter ihr geschickt. Schüsse, wir sind unterwegs. Officer braucht Hilfe. Sofort ein Krankenwagen.
At last but not least, Mafia 3. The police awareness indicator appears in the screen's center when you're near a cop. Police bring the hammer down if you commit crimes, act suspiciously, or break traffic laws within range of their attention. Civilians can also bring the heat if they see you committing a crime. When this happens, the civilian becomes a witness, and a telephone icon appears above the civilian as they make their way for the nearest phone or patrolling police officer. Crimes and offenses a witness will respond to: being seen in public with a weapon drawn aiming at a civilian for a while, killing a civilian, killing a police officer, shooting a number of times, carjacking, hitting a few people with cars, carjacking them. Policeman blowing up a vehicle, driving over a civilian, performing a takedown on an enemy.
Gemeinsame Auseinandersetzung gemeldet in Spring.de. Der Hauptverdächtige wird beschrieben als großer, männlicher Schwarzer. An alle Einheiten. Dort sammeln.
Es ist nicht einfach, das zu erklären. Einfach ist es dagegen, auf die Straße zu gehen, zu demonstrieren.
An alle Einheiten. Verdächtiger wurde im Friends-Wort gesichtet.
Wir befinden uns nicht in einem Ostblock. Wir befinden uns in den Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika. Wer hier was will,
Don't forget to help us, subscribe to our channel and don't miss amazing gaming content.
beim Richter oder Prediger
An alle Einheiten. Officer erbittet Unterstützung.
Now we'll show you the car driving, first at Grand Theft Auto 5, next Watch Dogs 1 and at last Watch Dogs 2. Driving is a core aspect in the Grand Theft Auto series, encompassing nearly all activities in the games. The series is even named after Grand Theft Auto, the legal term for vehicle theft. Vehicle control has remained virtually unchanged throughout the series. Entry into a vehicle, be it by carjacking or otherwise, requires only a stroke of a key or button. Road vehicles since Grand Theft Auto, and similarly, ships, allow the player to accelerate, brake, steer and engage the handbrake or emergency brake, e-brake. When a vehicle is stationary, the brake command can be used to reverse a vehicle, while the e-brake can be used to execute sharp turns or while parked on an incline to prevent rolls down the slope. vehicles are commonly available with a working horn and a radio, or for emergency vehicles, emergency radio chatter. Also, the player character can be seen holding a SMG if he enters the car while equipped with one and is holding the steering wheel with both hands while at the same time holding the SMG with his right hand. Except for GTA San Andreas, wherein Carl Johnson is holding the steering wheel with only his left hand while his right hand is placed on his lap while at the same time holding the SMG. Driving in Watch Dogs. When playing the PC version, this is done by going near a vehicle and pressing E on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One consoles. You must press Y. And on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 consoles, press the triangle button. Aiden, Marcus will now automatically start the vehicle. On the PC, the default driving controls are the WASD keys, while Xbox and PlayStation gamers should use the left and right triggers to respectively brake or reverse and to accelerate. The left joystick functions as a replacement for the steering wheel. Hiding in a vehicle is done by pressing F on the PC, B on the Xbox consoles, and the circle button on the PlayStation consoles. By hiding, Aiden, Marcus makes it far less likely that his enemies will detect him. Hiding in your vehicle disables the ability to drive it and shuts down the engine. In order to start it again, press F or W on the PC, RT on the Xbox consoles, and R2 on the PlayStation consoles, or for both push the right stick up or down. In Watch Dogs 2, the CTOS controls all of the vehicles present in the game. When using them, there is a visual effect connecting the player to the controlled car to indicate which one is being controlled. There are two modes of control. One to divert, which just makes the vehicle move in a single direction without oversight. An example of this is using an idle car to run an enemy into a wall. Keep in mind that in Watch Dogs, shooting and driving at the same time was not possible, only passengers were able to shoot. This is fixed in Watch Dogs 2, allowing both the driver and passengers to shoot. The more useful example is during a chase where the player could make any moving vehicle, including the emergency ones, run off course against the driver's will to favor the player. The second one is control, where the player can remotely use the vehicles with the drive and reverse buttons to run people over, cause a pile-up, make a vehicle staircase or other creative things. Vehicles with forklifts can also be used to pick up objects and move them. The scissor lifts can also be used as a portable elevator to help the player get to certain areas. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss amazing gaming content. Player, you drive like a beginner. And last of all, the weapons comparison. Start with GTA 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 features 94 separate weapons. 31 of these are online exclusive, 46 of these were added as part of a DLC. 29 of these are exclusive to the enhanced version of the game, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. 52 of these are completely new. 6 of these are single-player exclusives. 12 are Mark II variations and upgradable from their base versions. The Desert Eagle takes the form of its real counterpart in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and it is referred to as such in it. It is modeled after the .50 air caliber version and holds 7 rounds per magazine. Over 30 traditional weapons appear in Watch Dogs. These weapons are placed into 4 different weapon slots: sidearm, post-quarter, primary and special. During the game, weapons can be retrieved from the weapon wheel, along with crafted items. Weapons and ammunition can be purchased from gun stores, or they can be picked up from downed enemies. Weapons are still retained even where there is no ammunition available for them. Firearms can still be used as melee weapons once out of ammunition. Weapons in the same slot share the same ammo pool. Weapons do not automatically reload when inactive or when equipping another weapon. We hope you enjoyed this comparison. We would be happy to receive your feedback. Leave a like there or subscribe to our channel for more gaming content. See you and enjoy the gameplay to the end.